Hello and welcome to our weekly Wednesday reflection. It's lovely to be with you. How good are you at listening? Have you ever been told that you're a good listener? Sometimes when a friend comes to us with a problem or we watch the world news, all we can do is listen. There is nothing that we can do but to listen. When a friend or family member comes to you and shares how they're feeling, good or bad, most of the time all they want is a listening ear. They do not want or need a response, just you in the stillness, listening. Back in the spring and summer of 2020, we were given lots of time to listen. To the birds, to the insects, to the wind through the trees. We were given time to stop what we were doing, which enabled us to listen. The planes in the sky were fewer. Many of our streets were empty of moving cars. A lot of the building work, etc., ended, and there was stillness and there was quiet. It enabled us to more easily listen to what was going on around us. We were also eager each day to listen to the daily government report on the virus and the levels of infection and deaths. All we could do was listen. What about now? Are you still listening? Have your days and nights been filled again? Do you have time to stop and listen, or are you so busy physically and mentally that listening has been put onto the back burner for another day? Are you still making those phone calls to family and friends, or have they lessened in these past few weeks? And what about the birds, the insects and the wind? Have you listened lately? Here at Snodland Church, we have been meeting for the past 8 weeks on Zoom looking at the prayer course. Last week we looked at listening to God. We discussed as a group whether we heard God and how that happened. Pete Greig, the creator of the prayer course, suggested that as human beings we are designed to walk and talk with God. How often do we do all the talking in prayer and forget to stop and listen? How often prayer becomes a one-way conversation? In our busy world, in our busy lives, it can be hard to listen to others and to God. Pete Greig suggests that we need to slow down and to soften up, to have times of quiet, to just have that time to be and to be still, and to soften our hearts and ourselves to what God and others may be saying to us. How can we listen if we do not slow down and open our ears and our hearts? How can we listen to God if we do not give him the time or the opportunity to speak? So a challenge for you this week. Take some time. It does not have to be long, but take some time each day to stop and listen. Listen to the world around us, the people who surround us, and to God who is always with us and often has some important things to say to us. Let's not miss it. Amen.